Welcome back to Poultry Farm Guide. On today's video, we are going to discuss very important topic, reducing fat in mature broiler chicken to avoid sudden death in your flock. Now, if you are looking a way to improve the health and the performance of your chicken, this video is surely for you. Without no further ado, let's get started. So why should you reduce the fat in your broiler chickens? Excessive fat in broiler chickens can involve or can invite range of health issues like respiratory issue and stress issue, heart failure, sudden death syndrome, etc. Not to mention, it can also reduce the quality of the chicken meat. Now, beside that, some people like keeping their chicken for a very long time, like 4 months or 3 months, and they have a good market for that. One of the problems they encounter is that the birds die short suddenly because broiler chickens are not melt, are not created to live long or to stay more than 2 months. Okay, so for you to attain or for you to have broiler chickens for your customer that are very mature, you have to keep them beyond 2 months, 3 months, 5 months, 6 months. Okay, but one of the problems associated with keeping broiler for a very long time is that one, they will die suddenly because of excess fats. Two, you will run eto loss because you keep giving them feed and they will not be converting the normal, they will not be converting well the way they do convert when they are 6 or 7 weeks. Okay, so this overfeeding the bird will lead to accumulation of what excess fat in the body system of the chicken, which can lead to sudden death in your chickens. Now, if you want to learn how to maintain the weight and reduce fats without losing your birds, follow these strategies I'm going to share with you in this video. Number one, nutritional strategy. You have to make sure that the feed you're giving the pet is balanced. Okay. Secondly, you have to limit the number of fatty food you give to your chicken, energy food you give to your chicken. You have to maintain or adjust the protein energy ratio of your chicken. Okay. Higher protein and what lower energy feed. Okay. Carbohydrate feed should be reduced. The corn you use should be reduced because excess carbohydrate will eventually convert to fat. Okay, so more protein and lower what carbohydrate. Now, or energy source food. Now, you can also add fiber. Fiber will give the chicken a sense of fullness as if it have eaten too much. Eh? In the real sense, you have not eaten too much. So that's why you should include fiber in your chicken feed. Now, how do you do this? You don't just bring in anything and miss in the feed because it will affect the diet of the chicken. Hmm? This should be done by an expert. Why formulating the feed? You can do this quite a lot for formulating the feed. You can add more protein and less carbohydrate. They have um, so many feed stuff that have low energy containing content or low carbohydrate and high protein. We have so many offers, uh, rice bra, wheat offer. We have maize bra. We have a maize comb. All these things are things that are byproducts of a feed or food processing companies. You can get them the one you use in making pap, akamu, corn chaff. All these things are offers. They don't contain high carbohydrates. Okay, they have rice bran. All these things don't contain high carbohydrates. We have vegetables. We have pawpaw leaf. We have mango leaf. Okay, you have neem leaf. This thing can be dried and grind and mix with your chicken feed. Now you don't mix this thing anyhow because it can harm your birds. Okay, from research, mixing ratio should not exceed 5 to 10% of the total feed you are giving to your chicken. You don't give it excessively so that you will not affect the health. Remember, we're trying to maintain that weight your customer wants, and at the same time, um, save the bird so that the bird will not die of a heart attack. So, assuming you are giving 10 of these things to your chicken every day, 10% of it will be nine of these, one of these containing corn chaff or wheat chaff, any of them, okay? Nine of your chicken feed, this will be nine. Okay? You bring this one, you bring chicken feed nine, you get your chaff and put it 10, then you mix it together. So 1:9. Okay, that's how you mix it. Okay, you can also add fiber containing substances in the same way. Neem, dogoyaro leaf, pawpaw leaf and mango leaf. They have nutrient and they have less carbohydrate or energy content in them. Okay, so you can bring these leaves, dry them under a tree or inside a room just like this. You don't dry those leaves under the harsh sun. You dry them inside a cool place like this. When they dry, you grind them and mix it with your chicken feed. By so doing, you'll be able to reduce the fat in your brother chicken and at the same time maintain the weight. They can live long and you can sell it to those your customer who likes mature chickens without losing your bed. Because one of the problems they face, you might have customers that want big brother chicken, but the problem is that they normally die. Suddenly you have 20 bed or 50 bed you want to sell. But before you know it, one will just die. Ah, you just raise his leg like this. I mean, that can cost about 15 to 20,000 and you have run into loss when you are trying to keep your pet. However, I will not advise anybody to keep brother chicken for long, except we have the market, we have customer that can pay for it because one, they can die. Two, you run into loss by feeding them because broiler chicken do not convert as they do when they age. So the rate at which broiler chicken converts feed decreases as the birds ages. So chicken will convert feed more within the first day to 7 weeks. Once it enters 8 weeks, diminishing return will come. So the bird will not be converting again. You give 20 kilogram of feed and you're expected to get about 19 or 15 gram in weight. You will not get that. You get something like 10 or 5. So the rate of which broiler chicken converts feed reduces as the birds ages. Number two strategy to reduce fat in broiler chicken is managerial strategy. You have to restrict the feed of the chickens. You have to create space. You have to make sure you create space and for them to move around and exercise. Now, how do you restrict their food? For me, when I'm trying to avoid heat stress or sudden death in chickens, I feed my bird early hours of the day. So when it's getting around 11, when the temperature is very high, due to that breathing, I will not give them food again because they don't have sense. They'll still go and eat. By so doing, they'll choke and die. Okay, they could not even move where they will drink water. So normally you have to drink water close to them so they can eat and drink at the same time in case they get shook or the crisis, they're under crisis, they can save themselves. So now what I normally do, I'll raise the feeders. My feeder is normally like this. You get the feeder like this so that I can easily adjust. I'll just raise it like this and hang the feet like this. So when it gets around 4 o'clock, I'll bring it down again. Okay. So that is how I normally so that they can rest and exercise. During that time, I can bring vegetables, tie it, fresh vegetable. I'll tie it so that they will strain their neck at least. By so doing that, exercising their body. I'll tie vegetable around the pen, just tie it with rope and draw it a little bit so that it will be at their head level, so that they will try to strain and get it since there is no food. So try to eat those vegetables. Vegetable like bitter leaf, they love it. They also love water leaf, they love it. Also pumpkin leaf, they love it as well. If you have fruit, you can put the fruit in a net and tie it. Spoil fruit or anything, just put it in the net and tie it. They love it. By so then they will start, you know, exercising their body. Okay, that is how I normally use managerial tactics. Make sure the ground is big enough, spacious enough. They have litter, dry wound shavings, or anything you're using as a litter so that they can dig and dust bait their body. And by so doing, they will be exercising their bodies. These are little things you can do to make sure your birds are healthy, your broiler chickens are healthy, and they don't die of sudden attack due to what? Excessive fat. Okay. Now, beside all these managerial tactics and the nutritional tactics, for those who normally do in large quantities and you want to breed broiler chicken that their meat are very strong, there are some breed that you can get. Although they don't order that breed here, they don't grow more than a certain size. Okay, they are broiler chicken, they have weight short, but they don't grow more than like that. So you can get such breed and train them They can withstand stress. They don't add weight as much as possible, like the normal breed we order here in Nigeria. Okay, if you want to learn how to treat leg problem in your broiler chicken, so look at the video above here. See you on my next video. Sam is out. Bye.